we have everything ready. I have my duck. It's been thawed out. Looks really good. My oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to jump from the stove top into the oven. So I'm warming up my pan. Medium heat on my stove. I'm going to put the duck skin down. This is a 6-ounce fillet, or a 6-ounce breast, 6 ounces. So I'm going to do it for about 5 minutes, skin side down. Then after 5 minutes, I'm going to flip it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it and sit. Then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to take it and put it in the oven for about 5 minutes at 375. I'm going to take it out after those 5 minutes, put it on my counter and let it rest. While it's resting, I'm going to make my reduction. So those are my steps. Let's get into it. We got our pan. Got our pan. Got our duck. Going to take it face down, or skin down, right in the middle of the pan. Now we wait 5 minutes. All right, we're almost ready. Got about 30 seconds to go and we'll flip it. Ooh, it's starting to smell good. So let's go ahead and flip it. Yeah, it looks nice. Look at that. Check out that marking, looks great. So, we're halfway there. Turn this off. Go ahead and put it in the oven. So now we wait for 5 minutes. It won't be that big of a deal. I flipped it. I made sure the skin side is up now and the meat side is down. So 5 minutes and 375. And we're going to take it out, drain the grease, and start on our reduction. This pan is burning hot. It will burn you very, 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 very badly. So with my glove, I'm going to put it on my cutting board, let it rest. So while we're letting it rest, I'm going to take this fat that's been rendered out of the meat and pour it out. We're not going to use it. You really could for something, but so be my guest if that's what you want to do with it. All of this, let's lift it up. All of this right here, that's our fond. That is going to be the base for our sauce. So I'm going to turn this back on to medium heat on my stovetop and get working on the sauce. Okay, remembering that this pan is boiling, burning hot. I will have my glove on, of course. So what I need to do now, once this gets up to temperature, which is, it's already there, we're going to take this is our sherry. Shallot and garlic. So a medium-sized shallot and 2 cloves of garlic. Ooh, that odor. Good odor. Now the last thing we're going to do, actually, there's 2 more things I'm going to do. I need 2 hands to do this. I'm going to pour, this is 8 ounces. I'm going to put about half of my chicken bone broth. There's different ones. I've used chicken broth and this is chicken bone broth. I've used both, and both seem to work pretty well. So we got that, and a little bit of butter. So we're going to start out with just a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon. So just a little slab. And now, with my gloved hand, I'm going to scrape this fond off the bottom of the pan. And we're going to keep it at a medium-high heat. We're going to bring this sucker to a boil. We're going to reduce. This is a reduction. It's going to make an incredible sauce for our duck. Now we just gotta wait. Heat and time. So I make sure all of my fond is off, and look at this. I move my spatula across and the liquid just follows. When we know it's done, we're gonna move it across, and it's gonna open a lane here in the middle. But first we gotta bring it to a boil, then take it down to a simmer, and that takes about 7 to 10 minutes. So our duck is resting. As soon as our sauce is done, we can put it on our duck. We can cut our duck, put it on our duck, and we're good to go. It seems really complicated. It seems really, it's not even that time consuming. It's an easy recipe. The duck comes out beautifully, and it seems like you're doing something fancy when you're just doing like 3 simple steps. Okay, I think this is ready. So you see how it leaves a streak in the middle? Probably like another minute and we're good to go. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna strain out all of this stuff, all of the garlic and shallot, and just leave our delicious sauce. Duck resting, I have a bowl underneath, because otherwise I would drop it all in the sink and I would cry a lot, and my wife would laugh at me probably. I wouldn't blame her. So just scrape all this goodness down into my strainer here. Because I'm going to take all the good sauce with the bad sauce. Because my wife was like,
What do you mean? What are you gonna do with the bad sauce?
she never watches these. It's okay. See, she never watches. It's all right. Nobody watches this far anyway. All right. All of this stuff gets thrown to the side. It's already been used. So now I have my delicious sauce. Okay. So I have my sauce. One thing I didn't tell you, I put butter at the very end. I put a tablespoon of butter at the beginning and 2 tablespoons of butter at the end off the heat. So I turn off the heat and let it sit for a moment. I gather 2 tablespoons of butter. I gather it. I go out and gather it. I don't know what I meant by that. You cut two tablespoons of butter off the stick, put it in there without any heat, just the residual heat. You let it melt into the sauce, and that makes it super duper rich, and that gives you a really good finish. So let's go ahead and cut this duck. See our duck here? I don't have a plate to put it on. I'm gonna grab a plate and a fork. That sauce, you can put it on anything and it'll taste good. So I have some mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna have the rest of it on mashed potatoes, but let's cut this duck. I have my sous chef lady here is to approve my cooking. There we go. I cooked this one medium. This is how I wanted it done. Because you don't want to overcook a duck. It's just going to get tough. And this cooking it will keep, it won't be gamey at all. It'll taste really nice. So, put my duck on the plate. My sous chef lady is staring at, oh, she's like, you brought out the cutting board. That means that there's meat on that plate. All right. So now, take some of my sauce. Put it right over the top. This sauce is restaurant quality. I think I would put it up against most places that I've been to easily. So, let's do this. Get it up to my face. Cheers. better than chicken by a mile. It's tender, it's juicy, it has a really deep flavor. I salted the meat. I don't think I mentioned that. I salted the meat. Well, after I cut it, I salted it really good. You let it sit with the salt for like 4 or 5 hours in my case in the fridge. So that brings out a lot of flavor. It's just a deep, rich flavor with this sauce. It's just amazing. So this is my dinner I'm gonna eat.